didn't. That was the first try, and honestly, I saw that going a lot different in my head. All right, we're back. As you can see, I'm in a different place. As I had mentioned at the end of my last video, if you guys were brave enough to watch the entire video, I said I was moving to a new apartment, and here I am. So, this apartment's great. Yeah, is it a little messy in the background? A little bit. Okay, I moved in like 24 hours ago. Give me a break. I already have art up on the wall, so that's a good thing. And I am ready to bring you guys some content. So today, today's video, I don't necessarily know what the title is per se, but the theme of it, if you will, is basically free tools and resources for you guys to use as real estate agents for your social media strategy. Just free things, because who doesn't love free stuff, right? Okay, number one, starting off with the first free resource for you guys. That is going to be a website called Unsplash, or another website would be Pexels. And basically, what these sites are is free stock imagery. And yes, they have beautiful inside home shots, they have outside home shots, they have close ups. Everything that you can think of. Now, why would you need a website like this? You're like, I'm a real estate agent. I got plenty of gorgeous houses, right? Well, let's say that you are looking to post something. You're looking for just a nice inside of a house that maybe you don't have, or maybe you've already used all of your interior house shots, and you're like, I need some more stuff. These sites are the place to be. They are completely free to use. Pexels is great. That's the one that I primarily use. They have both photo and video. I'm not sure if Unsplash has video, but definitely photos as well. So this is great for if you, again, want to post anything regarding an interior of the home. And technically, it doesn't even have to be house related. If you need a photo for literally anything else, I guarantee you there will be some sort of variation of that on these sites. And this resource kind of rolls directly into the next free resource, which I've talked about in a previous video, and that would be Agent Icon. Now, if you are unfamiliar with that video, I will link that video down below. So I'm not necessarily going to go too in depth on like what it is and how to get it. But basically, Agent Icon is a service slash vendor that Real Estate One has, as well as every other brokerage under the umbrella, that you guys can use, where you text a photo to a number, and then they send you a link, and with that photo, they throw all these different overlays on it. Again, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, go watch that video, because that is, and I talked about it in that video, that the whole Agent Icon thing might be the most beneficial thing that you can be doing right now. Because if you've listened to any of my talks before, you know, as well as, I mean, just a basic Google search will tell you that if you are not posting on social media, if you are not posting a photo or a video onto social media, that post is not going to do well. I hate to break it to you. So the whole point being here is this gives you visual fodder. This gives you a social strategy that not only makes you look professional, it makes you look like you know what you're doing, and it pleases these social media higher ups who pick and choose which posts do very well, right? I'm not really going to talk about Agent Icon as a whole because I've already covered that. I will post that video down below if you guys either A, missed that video or need a refresher course on it. The next free resource that I want to talk about is, technically it's a photo editing app, but it doesn't have to be just this app that I'm talking about. It could literally be any photo editing app. I guess the whole point being is just editing your photos, right? Let's say that you are going to take your listing photos of the house or whatever, or if you just have a photo that you would like to use for social media, doesn't matter. Point being is you should almost never be posting that photo raw, meaning you take it right from your camera and you upload it directly to Facebook or Instagram. There should almost always be some sort of editing done to your photos, because more than likely, some things are not going to be looking great, right? The photo could be a little dark, it could be a little bright. Maybe you need to bump up the colors a little bit to give that saturation a little bit more color and make more things pop. If this interests any of you guys, because I am technically a photographer by trade, and then I just learned how to do video next, so I'm much more well versed in photography. So if that at all interests you, of like, hey, how to take photos, how to edit photos, whatever, let me know down in the comments below, and I will gladly make a video on that, because that is my bread and butter. If you think social media is my bread and butter, whew, photos is my actual bread and butter. But to circle back on what I was saying, there is an app called VSCO, VSCO. It's free. It's really simple to use. It comes with like templates, or I forgot what they're called. But they're basically just like overlays where you click it and it makes the photo look a certain theme, if you will. That's great, because if you find a template that you enjoy, like you like what it does to the photo, you can essentially use that overlay. You can use that template on every photo moving forward to give your timeline a consistent look and feel. Again, if that interests you, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll make a video. That specific app, the VSCO, you don't have to use that one. You can use the one on your phone in the camera app. You can use any other one that you're familiar with. Point being, just edit your photos if you're going to take them yourself. You don't really need to edit the ones that you're going to be downloading from Unsplash or Pexels. Those should already be beautiful. Don't really have to touch those. But if you want to use a photo from your camera roll, probably want to edit that. Next up, the fourth free resource that we have today is Canva. Again, I've talked about this before. I've made a video. I don't think I've made a video specifically on it, but I think I've made a video where it was definitely in it, and I kind of showed you guys the ropes and how to do it. For those of you unaware, Canva is a website that allows you to design. So much like myself, who is a technically professional designer, we have professional design software, Adobe for the most part, if you're familiar. However, that's not free. So to the people that don't want to pay for Adobe or whatever, Canva.com is a wonderful free resource where you can design literally everything. When I say everything, I mean everything. We're talking Facebook banners, we're talking YouTube stuff, we're talking Instagram, we're talking any type of little icon, any dimensional you can upload flyers, postcards. It's great, okay? It's pretty good. There is obviously going to be a little bit of a learning curve for those, if you're just unfamiliar with how design works, or if you're just unfamiliar with Canva. But it is literally the definition of drag and drop. That's the extent of it. So if you are looking to maybe update your Facebook cover photo, that's a great free place to do it. If you have a YouTube channel and you make YouTube videos, you can make your thumbnails there. You can do a lot of other stuff. Just go and look. It's a free resource. It's not going to hurt. And last but not least, I actually haven't talked about this in a minute, probably because I know that nobody wants to do it. But the last final free resource, at least for this video, is Facebook Live. And I know that a lot of you guys are probably scrolling on right now. You're rolling your eyes, whatever. But point being is that studies have been done. The stats and research are there. People that use Facebook Live get more engagement. They get more viewers. And at the end of the day, as a real estate agent, isn't that what you guys want, right? You want more people to see you. You want more people to know that you can help them buy or sell a house. Facebook Live doesn't have to be about real estate, right? It can just be about your life. Especially if you do it on your personal page, you can do it about anything. Because again, as I've said this time and time again, on your personal page, you don't have to tell them, and you can't even tell them that you want to buy or sell your house, because they already know that you're a real estate agent, right? So just doing anything on Facebook Live, Facebook is going to reward you for doing that. And so that just kind of feels like a win-win. I know like only 2 of you are actually going to probably still here watching this video, but then the other 2 are going to be like, yeah, I could probably do like a Facebook Live video like once a week or once every other week, something like that. Just pop on, maybe have a topic, maybe do like a Q&A. There's really no rules to Facebook Live. There's really no rules to the internet, but here we are. So I'm going to wrap this video up. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, any of the links that I talked about will be in the comments down below. And as always, I will see you guys next video with hopefully a cleaner apartment.